Hi, welcome to the Produce Garden again. Now, what I've been doing the videos lately is doing a series that I call Cooking for One. Sometimes you can't be bothered cooking a big recipe or a big meal when it's only one person, so I've tried to put together a few different recipes that are easy to cook and really delicious as well, so easy to do. Now, I've got everything going at once at the moment. Now, what I'm going to do tonight is my version of katsudon, which is a Japanese dish where they use pork schnitzel. It's basically pork schnitzel, egg, onion and rice. Now, I've already cooked my rice. Now, I've just added some sushi seasoning to that, so it's just like a sushi season, like pretty much sushi rice, bit of salt and pepper on top. So that's nice and warm, ready to go. I've cooked my schnitzel and I've just put it into slices, you can see there. So that's all the prep you need. Now, it's pretty much, after you've cooked the rice and the schnitzel, it'll only take a few minutes. So I've got some onion, I've got my oil on. Sliced onion, about half an onion. I've generally use white onion, but I'm using a Spanish onion tonight because I had a Spanish onion in the fridge. Now, just turn it up a bit. Now, we don't want to brown it, the onion. We just want to make it so it's transparent. So it's cooked through, but it's not actually starting to take on a lot of colour. Alright? Now the oil I've got in there, I've just got a bit of olive oil and a bit of macadamia oil just for a bit of nuttiness to it too. I cooked the schnitzel in there, so there's a few crumbs still in there, so it looks a bit crummy. Alright, so now I've got the schnitzel, the onions are cooking away now down. The next thing I need is the eggs. So I've just got 2 eggs. So let's break in here. I used to eat this a lot when I was in Japan. Schnitzel is generally a pork schnitzel when they cook it. And on its own it's tonkatsu, which is just a pork schnitzel. It's usually served with shredded cabbage and a tonkatsu sauce, which is like a HP sauce, like a sweet brown sauce. Right, now from here I'm just going to put a little splash of soy. Now, this isn't an authentic version too, by the way, this is just my interpretation. Just a little bit. Watch your onions, they're cooking away nicely. Now, I forgot my fork, so bear with me. Alright, keep your eye on these. They're coming along nice. Just beat the egg into the soy. You could normally add a little bit of mirin as well, but I haven't got any here. Well, I'm going to add those with a bit of salt. Just a couple of grinds. Just keep your eye on that. Alright, now from here, I'm going to turn the heat up. Make sure these are kind of spread around a bit. I'm going to grab my schnitzel and put it on top, just like so. And from there, pour the egg on. That's it. So easy. Just move it around a little bit. Make sure it's not burning anywhere. And who doesn't like an omelette, eh? Yeah, we want to make sure that the egg isn't actually burning while the top part's still raw. All those onions and the schnitzel will set into the egg like basically like an omelette. There is another omelette dish that you can get in Japan. It's popular in Osaka, but you can get it in a lot of places called okonomiyaki, which is basically a big omelette. And you can basically pick anything you want in it, like bit of squid and octopus, anything really. Some of the ingredients that you see on the stalls when you're walking down the street, you probably don't even know what some of them are, but it always tastes nice. Alright, now turn the heat down, don't want to burn underneath. Turn it off. Now I've got our rice. This is going to be tricky. Grab the whole lot if you can. Yes. Or maybe not. Spoon it on top. And there you have it. Oh, get every bit. Alright. Now, it looks like a bit of a hack's job because I left the crumbs in when I did the schnitzel, so ordinarily you wouldn't do that, you'd clean it out. Now, I always just put a little splash on top, just to soak into that schnitzel. And there you go. Katsudon, really easy. I've used the chicken schnitzel, but it's traditionally used with a pork schnitzel. So all we've done, we've got our rice, short grain rice, sushi rice or arborio rice. We've cooked that, had it ready to go, cooked the schnitzel, cut it into slices, cooked some onion, about a quarter of an onion in fine slices, cooked that in some oil, olive oil. I used a bit of macadamia oil as well, but just olive oil is fine. Cook it till it's transparent, put the schnitzel on top of that, break a couple of eggs, splash of soy, splash of mirin if you've got it, pour that on top, turn the heat down, let it set, scoop it out, put it on top of your rice, and go and sit and watch TV and eat. Cool. Cooking for one katsudon, sorry. Tonkatsu is just a schnitzel. Alright, thanks. See you soon.